Yo, what's up, guys? I'm coming back at you with another video today, and we got some exciting Dragon Ball news. Now, this is some stuff that we've been waiting for, and some stuff we already knew about, but um, yeah, we definitely got some Daima inspired content coming around now that the series is out. So yeah, before I get into this video, I just want to say thank you guys for the likes, the comments, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. We are on the road to 40 subscribers, and then we finna hit 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're slowly climbing that ladder, but thanks to you guys, you're helping me get there, and I really do appreciate that. So like I said, hit that subscribe button below for more gaming content for this channel. And yeah, I'm going to play the videos, and then after that video, I'm going to give my reaction to it. So just stick around to the end because I have some pretty interesting stuff that I wanted to talk about. And I also want to get your guys' opinion on it as well. So yeah, let's get into the video. First, this is going to be the Sparking Zero stuff. Okay, so what you seen here was basically stuff that we already knew about, but it's coming sooner and sooner. Now we got the Dragon Ball Super Superhero pack coming out with Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. So yeah, we got the first pack is going to be Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 as playable characters. And I'm not exactly sure what else they're going to include. Maybe like we actually might just get like the main characters. Like, okay, so we got Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 right there. Then we could get like Beast Gohan. You know what I'm saying? We could get Orange Piccolo. Maybe even Cell Max. I know we have to get Cell Max in this game eventually because like it'd just be a bad business move to not have Cell Max in as a giant character. He'd actually be the first like Cell Max in a Budokai Tenkaichi game. So that would make money for show. Now, are they going to be that generous and release them in one pack? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, either way, if you put Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, and Cell Max in separate like DLC packs, they're going to make money no matter what. No matter what, this game is just going to generate money. So I mean, speaking from a business standpoint, if they wanted to squeeze the most money out possible, they'll release it in like separate DLCs. But if they do it in one, then that's a plus one for the community. You know what I'm saying? And then for DLC 2, we are getting Dragon Ball Daima stuff. So it's basically going to be Glorio and Vegeta, the mini one. And more, what that could be, I'm not sure. Maybe those could be like an extra stage or two. Or like some extra costumes. I don't know. Hopefully we get some, like we get a Dragon Ball Daima inspired like stage. That would be pretty raw. I think that'd be pretty raw. Also like a Dragon Ball Super inspired like map. Like I'd say where Gohan and Piccolo were fighting at the Red Ribbon Army base. That would be a dope map. And then maybe for another map for the superhero pack, we could get the area where they were fighting Cell Max, like the destroyed version of the Red Ribbon Army base. That would be pretty dope. That's something I'd like to see. And then for the third DLC, we're basically getting some more Dragon Ball Daima stuff, which is going to be revealed later on. I have no idea what that could be. Maybe it could just be like Goku Mini plus like an extra like character. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, if you bought the Ultimate Edition, then you're pretty much good. You already paid for this stuff in advance, so you just kind of just gotta wait for it. But I think if you just bought the even if you bought the deluxe, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you bought the deluxe, then you'd be good. I'd have to look that up. Matter of fact, let me do that real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up Bandai's page. All right, so here we are. We are in the like what edition you could get. So if you got standard, all you get was the base game. We already knew that. Okay, so if you do get the deluxe edition, then you are able to You are able to pay for season pass DLC 1 through 3. Okay, so yeah, the deluxe edition buyers, you definitely just you paid for that off rip. And then ultimate edition and so on, like you guys pretty much paid for everything the first time around. Yeah, I mean, I got the ultimate edition, so that means I got the extra wishes too. If you guys have seen that in my playthroughs, you can see like I got the ultimate Shenron wishes and then just some extra content. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Sparking Zero stuff. Let me know how you guys are enjoying Sparking Zero so far. I'm loving this game to the max, and like I said, I'm also creating. I'm in the process of making my own custom battle, so just be on the lookout for that within the next couple of days. I'm just writing out the storyboard how I want it to make sure like it's actually playable, and then you can actually beat it. But I still want it to be a challenge, so just know if you're good enough, you'll be able to beat it. All right, so now that that's over, let's get into the next one. All right, so this next one is going to be the Xenoverse 2 trailer, which has some Daima stuff in it. So let's peep the Xenoverse 2 trailer. All right, so that was the Xenoverse 2 stuff. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It's crazy how this game can keep going for like, let's see, when that game came out, 2016. Man, I graduated high school that year. October of 2016, that game came out. Let's see, it's 2024, so this game, it's almost a decade old, bro. Which is crazy because I mean, right now it's like 8 years old, but in 2026 it's going to be a decade old, and they're still showing support for this game. We just got like a new roadmap for this game, so they're still going to be supporting it for a while, and which is good because I mean, if they could push out the longevity of that game, bro, I'm expecting nothing less from Kakarot or Sparking Zero, especially Sparking Zero, because dude, like if any game is gonna get the Xenoverse 2 treatment, it's got to be Sparking Zero. I want that game to be out for at least another decade before we get another one. You know what I'm saying? Even for Kakarot, you know, like I genuinely like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Like it's a good story. Mechanics, it could have been a little better, but you know, it is what it is. They could just add combos anyway. But yeah, Xenoverse. What I say, Xenoverse 2? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, that game definitely needs the Xenoverse 2 treatment. Maybe not like to the extreme, but to the point to where, you know, they continuously pump out like every story possible, even some what ifs, you know. But yeah, we'll get into that. So that was the Xenoverse 2. I might do some content on that. I mean, I know I'm a little late to the Xenoverse 2 party, but you know, content is content. All right, and now we finna get into some Dragon Ball Z Kakarot DLC, which is crazy because they haven't. The last DLC we got for this game, I want to say, was in like February of this year. So it's been like almost a year since we got any content. So I'm excited to see that they're still trying to pump out stuff for this game. It's a good game, end of the day. So I'm glad to see they're still pumping out content. But let's see what this trailer is talking about. Well, there you go. That was the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima special DLC that we're getting. Now, here's my thing. I'm glad we're getting content for this game, but I could have sworn that I read online that they were doing like a super inspired DLC season. Now I heard that Daima sorry for the stuttering. I heard that Daima it actually takes place before, so it takes place at the end of the Boo saga, end of Z, and then before Super. So if they're releasing this and then we'll be getting Super content next year, then okay, that'd make perfect sense. But if we just don't get any Super content, then it's like, man, this game is kind of like they're doing something right, just not good enough. You know, like I'll tell you guys a little story. I have a love-hate relationship with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, just because like it was like the one of the more perfect games. It just came out at the wrong time. Like I want to say Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, it came out a little bit before the whole world shut down due to COVID. So like the gameplay was just immaculate, like just the RPG mechanics, it was great. Great story, you know what I'm saying? Just great animations, especially the so you know like when you exit the game for a little bit and then you come back and then it shows like where you left off and you have like the little the frame of like where you're at in the story. Those were dope, bro. Like those frames were so dope. Like I'm not even playing. I wish I could have some as my wallpaper. I just got to remember what they're called. But yeah, that game was just perfect, at least in my eyes. I was saying it was going to be game of the year. I think it came out in like 2021. It had to have been 2020, actually. Yeah, I want to say 2020. Will it actually show? Hold on. Yeah, I think this game came out in like 2020. And then, you know, the whole world shut down due to COVID and they just, you know, I think the DLCs were we would have been getting more frequent DLCs if COVID didn't shut down the world. But you know, it is what it is at this point. Like you can't turn back time. But yeah, it was just like, you know, we were waiting for the DLC. DLC 1 came out in like April, and then we had to wait 7.5 months for DLC 2, which was the Resurrection of F DLC. My gosh, bro. 7 months for that. And it was only like it was a boss battle episode too at that. So literally you'd wait all this, we'd literally wait 7 months just to play like, just to finish the DLC in an hour. Maybe less, you know what I mean? So it was just like kind of a letdown. And then the third DLC, which is the future Trunks story, that didn't come out till June to the next year. June of 2021 is when that story came out. But that was pretty good though, so it was worth the wait. And then yeah, they kind of repeated the same thing with DLC, the second season, which was, if I remember correctly, it started off with Bardock. Yeah, I started off with the story of Bardock. Then we got the World Tournament with or not the World Tournament, the 23rd Budokai Tenkaichi tournament with Piccolo and Goku. And then we ended up getting the End of Z, which was earlier this year. So yeah, I mean, either way, I can't complain. I'm glad to see they're still releasing content for this game because I really do like Kakarot. So I think because Daima's coming out, I think I'm gonna do some content on it. I don't know if I'm gonna start all over just because, like, dude, this is a long ass game to grind from start to finish. Dude, it's a long ass game. Like I've had to do it like 3 times already, and I'm not doing it again. So yeah, I mean, I'll just pick up where I left off. Or, you know, if I have some free time, I'll probably play it over. I don't know. But for now, I'm not doing that shit. And the one thing that I do need them to fix, and I wish they do, I wish the developers of this would do more like community inspired, like, you know, wish list as far as like wants for the game, just because I feel like take Dokkan for instance, they do player surveys, so they actually care what we think, and they'll implement them as they see fit. Boom. I know for Kakarot, it's like, bro, the Super Saiyan transformations, their aura when you charge up, it's still blue. Like, dog, I don't know how hard it is to fix that, but it should be an easy fix. Like, Super Saiyan God, their charge aura is red. Off rip, it was never blue, it was red. And Super Saiyan Blue, I mean, you don't really have to do too much to that. Just maybe change the textures on it, but still. But the Super Saiyans, like, bro, their aura needs to be yellow. That's my one gripe that they still haven't fixed till this day. And I hope they do that, because it would just some quality of life changes would just make the game feel new. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, anyway, we're excited. We got Dragon Ball Daima coming out for Kakarot, and it says it was part 1, which means there's going to be multiple parts to it, which is exciting. So, I guess we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that was pretty much my 2 cents. This is the Daima content that we've been waiting for. You know, the series is out now. They're doing the PR run with all the Dragon Ball games that are still new. And maybe Fighter Z will get some Daima characters. Who knows? But they didn't include it, so I don't know at this point. But yeah, leave your guys' thoughts in the comments and let me know what you guys think and how you feel about all this content that's coming out. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.